Hi guys! I can't believe I'm on my 9th slab tutorial. For this week, I'm making painterly slabs. It's a word, don't worry, I checked it out. It basically means it's the application of paint in a loose manner that results into visible strokes. So to achieve this look, you will need to prepare a lot of pastel clay. You will also need a rectangular cutter, a blade, and a clay roller. The first thing that we need to do is to create the top layer. For this slab, I just conditioned it and rolled out the clay into the number 2 setting. And for its accents, I rolled out the other pastel clay in the number 8 setting to make it very thin. I then punched out each color using the rectangular cutter. Then, I lay out the design on the slab. I used a rectangular cutter because it will result into the clay looking like brush strokes when we're done. I tried as much as possible to distribute the color and make sure that there were some overlapping rectangles. Once my slab is filled, I get my clay roller once again, and I first put it in a thicker setting, like 2 or 3. I pass it carefully through the machine, and then I go to a thinner setting like 5. And then finally, I use the number 8 setting to make it paper thin. I did this very slowly so as not to ruin the rectangles. Next, I roll out the actual slab that I'll be using. For this one, I chose the number 1 setting to make a thicker slab. After conditioning it and flattening it out, I get my first slab and tear it into asymmetrical pieces and lay it on randomly on the slab, making sure that there are overlaps. I do this until the slab is fully covered. By the way, if you're curious of what my next video will be, you can head on to my IG account, crafttime.ph. It normally takes me a week to finish and assemble my videos, but because I always have to practice on making the slab first to see if my designs are repeatable. The practice slabs normally end up on the IG account. I call this series #Saturdays are for slabbing because that is normally when I have time to craft. Going back to the slab, while we are still in the number 1 setting, carefully roll out the slab. Then, fold it in half with the design outside and roll it out again so your design is from the front to the back. Do not roll it out more than once because you will lose the design. For the final touch, I brought out my dry gold clay again and sprinkled it on the slab. I then took out my parchment paper and a manual roller to just lightly press the clay in. That's it! What I like most about this process is that even though you're likely to end up with a slightly different slab every time you do it, the effect will be more or less the same. I hope that you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more craft videos. Thank you and till next time, bye!